Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Deus Ex, Mankind Divided, Blind. Now I'm here again trying to deal with this gang without killing any of them, which has proven more difficult than I anticipated it would. What are you doing? Run!
Please, God, save me!
Wrong way, asshole! The freak died! I lost him!
Это наша территория! Он долго не продержится!
Oh, that's actually quite impressive how the other guy ran from the other side to flank me.
Stay low! We don't know what he can do! I bet you the next time I'll be going down! Killing planks is always more satisfying. Что с ним случилось?
So? Could be anywhere.
Надо проверить. Хер да ни хера.
That is not a big right there. We should check on the boss. Make sure he's okay.
You were never here.
Coming up here. What's going on?
Okay, I have a feeling I'm going to use all of my ammo on this encounter, but to be honest, as long as I triumph in the end, I don't particularly care that much anymore.
Keep moving. I don't think it's likely that we'll find anything.
It's pretty tough as it is.
Nothing over this way.
Okay, this just goes to another part of the room, which isn't particularly helpful to my current goal.
Whoever it was probably ran as soon as he saw us. What? I do not like these mind games. Keep looking. All right, this is our job. He runs because he knows we will always win. Time to shoot the Uyo box!
Fuck! I don't see him! Right! Head to that!
Huh, it's interesting how they are sometimes afraid to turn corners.
And watch my back.
Run away!
Man, I'm really annoyed by the lack of self-preservation instinct on the part of those waitresses. Okay, I'm sorry, but you have to take a nap. And where's the other one? Now, let me check if any of them died. in this fight. So,
Goddamn brute!
okay, I guess that's not all of them yet, which is potentially a little bit problematic. Okay, I'll take one of those just to avoid dying, and before I check if any of them died.
Have you ever even used the gun? You won't escape!
How is he dead? How does that work? Okay, I'm not going to reload. I didn't kill him. Did they shoot his unconscious body? Is that what's happened? What has happened here? This guy is dead as well. I don't understand it. And to be honest, it kind of annoys me, because I really try my best. This guy is dead. What the hell is this bloodbath? I don't get it at all, but I have to assume that they killed each other, because I didn't kill them. I'm pretty sure of that. So... yeah, I feel... damn it. I feel annoyed, but I'm not going to reload to retry that. It has been hard as it is, and especially because I don't feel like this is my fault. Like, maybe I will not get the achievement, but as I already said, I don't particularly care about the achievement itself. It's more of a role-playing choice for me. But I'm still kind of... Autor's revolver. Okay, might be worth something. I'm still kind of annoyed by how it went down, because I'm pretty sure I didn't kill them, and even then, they were already unconscious. Like, I'm pretty sure I looked at his body and he was alive before I took those last couple guys. So, did they shoot his body, did they shoot him when he was lying on the ground, already unconscious, and killed him that way? Is that what happened here? I'm kind of annoyed at that, to be honest. But I'm not going to reload, because, as I said, I don't feel it's my fault. I don't feel... like, okay, you could say it is my fault if you were... like, you could construct such a...
Trace program access granted.
You could construct such a mental pathway that would lead from me starting this fight to them dying, and it would kind of be my fault, but I don't really feel it this way. At least...
This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Ariel is constantly...
at least not... not within the world of the game. Within the limitations of the game. I don't feel I'm at fault here that much. And Bridge Software, this is something I sell, right? So I'm not going to reload to retry that. It was annoying enough as it is. blacklist. I don't know those other people, I don't think, but this is Koller. Now, interestingly enough, he also has a strange picture of Radish here, which might have gone on this wall, which is weird because theoretically Radish is his boss, so there is that. Let me hack the security just in case. Although there are a bunch of firewalls and stuff. Well, I'll just try going with the flow.
Trace program initiated.
Okay, this is not going to work. So I'm too slow.
Access denied.
Yeah, screw it. I don't care that much. I've eliminated most of the enemies anyway. So disabling security now. Maybe this will give me actually the code. The gas code is still something. Okay, so I have the code to the gas, but I don't even know where the gas is. Anything new on the paper? Oh yes, there is actually. Hackers publish stolen emails. Claim to have proved that the International Monetary Fund hold the poorest countries at economic gunpoint. Juggernaut Collective hackers released dozens of emails stolen. Many emails we read, however, seem to be reminders to keep staff refrigerators clean. so presumably this is seeing how this is a pacifist newspaper. This is a way to discredit whatever the Juggernaut Collective is doing by assuming by reporting that they stolen some internal communication about office supplies or whatever. Terrorists bomb Rozhitska station. Again, I don't understand how the columns work here. Forensic investigators comb the debris for answers. Two similar bombings suggest that the augmented terrorists upset over the Prague's model augmentation licensing and relocation programs might be responsible. Okay. Anything? Weapon, briefcase, concussion grenade. Okay, this actually sounds promising. I'll throw out the beer. There's a safe here as well. Maybe I'll read his computer first to see if he has a password there.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay, this is from Radish, who is apparently friends with Koller. So the message here is leave Koller alone. Vaclav Koller is business. That's an order, he's not to be touched. There's money missing from the safe, but no info about the code. Code to the mini storage. Okay, this might be useful. Koller. We collected from Koller again. What's the plan? Just to fuck with him. Radish has a hard-on for this guy, and I wanna know why. Something not right between them. If not, fuck up his place. Let him know that favor with Radish doesn't mean he gets a free ride from me. I've sent some boys. Okay. So this doesn't give me the code for the safe, but this only has security rating 1, so shouldn't be that tough to get into.
Anomaly detected.
He says as he
Trace program
botches it again.
initiated.
I should have...
Access denied.
Okay, I'll give it a rest for a second. There's a wall I could break here, but I don't have the proper argument. I will, however, search that, because there were some more bodies here. Okay, this goes to the other side of the wall, but what's the purpose of this? Is this just another way to sneak around them? It would seem so. This is a DJ's station, I assume. But what I'm looking for is the calibrator. I assumed Otar would have it on him, but presumably it might also be in the safe. That would be a sensible place to keep something valuable. Okay, this goes back. Just an alternate route. And this goes out of the whole place. So I guess I have no choice but to try and crack the safe again. And what's the quickest? It doesn't... I have to go the same route again. Here, here, then here, then here.
Anomaly detected.
Oh, no.
Trace
Trick.
program
That's how I got screwed last time. Because I didn't notice...
Access denied.
Damn it. Because I didn't notice that it went the other way. I might use this opportunity to go and search for that storage closet they mentioned. Although I have a feeling this is just this. Wait, how didn't I notice this before? That's interesting, but it goes back here, so it literally helps me with nothing. Okay, yeah, I think it's time to finally use some of those, but I don't remember what they do, really. Freak. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to inspect what it does.
Trace program initiated.
Well, I wasted it anyway.
Access granted.
So, there is that. Yeah, Neuroplasticity Calibrator.
Alright, Koller. I've got your Neuroplasticity Calibrator.
That's great! I'm gonna pencil you in for that optimization procedure. Just as soon as I'm done with this house call.
What house call?
I got this other client, you know, doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Neither do I, Koller. Call me when you're ready.
Ah, that's probably Radish, right? He mentioned something about his Ogs acting up and needing a checkup. And obviously Koller would be very careful around Radish, because obviously Radish is very powerful. I changed the login code to Ocharminator. Okay, whatever. Well, anyway, I'm sorry you're dead, but I don't feel it's particularly my fault. At the very least, the waitresses didn't die. They were particularly blameless in all of this. I'm going to search the rest of the canals, just because I'm here. Okay, there's clearly something locked here. Ah, would that be the gas that... they mentioned on Otter's... But how would I... Can I even... Frick, I think I'm dead. Well, not quite. I thought it would be slower in killing me. Well, I guess that will have to wait until I get the rebreather. Unless... I have 1 praxis. How much does it cost? 2. Okay, so can't be done at the moment. Well, maybe I'll remember it, although I doubt it. But no doubt at some point it will be required for me to get back to this location. Okay, this looks important as well, but can't really get through here now. Breaker, Palisade Bank, some homeless people.
What? Leave me alone.
Can't move this. And this just goes back to the casino territory.
Best place to be is under the city, my friend. Homeless, whores, druggies. Even Augs end up here. Better than Golem City.
Go away.
Or maybe this is the room filled with gas that he meant. I don't think I can safely navigate it, to be honest, but I will try. Okay, I'm not quite sure. This will go back to the surface, right? Yep. Oh, and in this courtyard near the market square, no less. I guess I can search the market square. What do I have to do here? Go to the task force building. This is my current okay, so that's my only objective at the time. So I will explore the marketplace, and then I'll go to the task force building and proceed with the main plot, because it seems for now...
But those terrible security people give me the creeps. What do you expect? Palisade isn't going to hire nice people to guard the elite's data. They're going to hire badasses.
Well, I overheard 2 of them talking about the old days. They used to work for Bell Tower.
You know what they were like.
I know what the press wants me to believe, but the press are a bunch of liars. There's no way Bell Tower did all those things.
Well, they actually did.
You look even more dangerous than the guards at the bank.
You look like you've seen some action. The Australian Civil War? African water riots? Never mind, I know you can't talk about it.
African water riots, huh? Well, to be honest, I'm much more interested. Augmented entrance in the back. Much more interested in the details of the Australian Civil War, which... Huh! So I guess the giant concrete building I saw from Jensen's apartment was in fact a bank. I wouldn't have guessed that, like, ever. Because it looks really imposing and it looks really unfriendly in its design, which might be the point. They might have wanted to make it look like a fortress to, like, underscore their supposed security.
Musí to pro tebe být těžký. Tohle město nebylo nikdy přívětivý, ale teď? Nechápu, jak to zvládáš.
My favorite thing about BLIND software, there are no clanks allowed. So I don't have to see them, I don't have to smell them, they can't pester me.
No clanked around, huh?
Paris with no walls. They pass by all the time and there's nothing stopping them from walking over and asking for a handout.
It's the thought that counts. It lets them know they don't belong with good, upstanding people. Besides, you're not pro-AUG, are you?
Hell no! I just wanted to say that if you think Ludwig's policy makes any difference to these people, you're kidding yourself.
Hello.
There's a petition circulating to make this entire district AUG-free. Your days are numbered.
Taking a break from planning your next terrorist attack? I hope you blow yourself up and make the world a better place.
You should move to Golem City and hang around with the rest of your filthy kind.
Talos Rocker used to be a doctor. Now he's nothing but a mass murderer.
Coward! You disgust me.
What exactly is cowardly about me?
Every AUG is a coward at heart, afraid to confront their natural limits.
Oh, really? I would say it's actually a little bit of the other way around, because they test untested technology, which might be construed as stupidity, but also might be construed as courage.
You don't belong here, Clank. Santo built housing just for you types. Why don't you stay there?
Well, anyway, I doubt I'll be able to enter the bank at this point.
That's right. In any form it takes. Hard drives, archival papers, prototypes, proprietary research, sensitive items.
So if I want to find out all about a company's dirty secrets, or commit industrial espionage, all I have to do is break into Palisade Bank?
That's not as easy as you think. Believe me. And even if you do pull off that miracle, you'll have to look over your shoulder for the rest of your life. That's a promise.
Banks devoted entirely to the storage of data? What a world we live in.
Huh, so it's not a bank. I guess it doesn't deal with money, it only deals with information. Interesting.
Did you see which way he went?
Yes, since 2017. However, this particular building was completed in 2024, and since then has acted as the head office.
Very impressive. It has also been recognized as a heritage site?
Absolutely. You're welcome to go inside and visit. Well, the lobby at least, it does remain a bank. Restricted areas are off limits.
Of course. Unless I decide to open an account? Thank you.
Pleasure, sir. I'm sure the receptionist will be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Okay, so I might actually be able to visit.
Welcome to the Palisade Property Bank, sir. The lobby is open for visiting.
I will check it out. Secure archiving of physical and digital data.
Exactly. Of course, physical security is also paramount, and Tarvos has an impeccable reputation.
They were affiliated with Bell Tower, yes?
Formally, yes, but so were most security companies before the incident. Why don't I schedule a meeting for you with our accounts manager? He can answer all your concerns and start the application process.
Yes. Why don't we do that? Thank you. A pleasure, sir. Don't you just love the service Palisade provides? Exclusive. That's what I like. Treat me like I'm special.
Okay.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Palisade. May I help you?
Not sure. Never been to a property bank?
I see. Well, we are the premier secure corporate archive in the world. We offer a number of services, including ultra-secure corporate vaults, as well as executive safes for smaller accounts. Exclusivity, anonymity, and security are the cornerstones and our greatest selling point.
Makes sense that security is a major concern for your clients.
Oh, yes. Everything at Palisade is state-of-the-art. Security measures are audited regularly, and Tarvos is a very well-respected private security firm. Would there be anything else?
So, this is a data haven?
Well, we don't use that term here, but yes. We archive highly sensitive materials and documents for some of the most powerful businesses and people in the world. No worries about corporate espionage here.
Or government subpoenas?
Our international clientele do tend to disagree with the stance of their local governments as it pertains to corporate rights, let's say.
So they take advantage of this country's more pro-business legislation?
I suppose that's one way of looking at it, if you were a cynic. I prefer to think that our clients shouldn't have to deal with small-minded anti-capitalist bureaucracies if they can avoid it.
Now, with all of the talk about how powerful and important this bank is and how important the data inside is, I have a feeling that at one point in the game will be required to, or at least it'll be an option to break in and steal something.
Your executive safes are available to anyone?
Well, we do have an exclusive clientele, and the application process is rigorous. Despite this, almost all our safes are currently occupied.
Your client list must be very impressive.
It is. Mostly they are held by executives from our client companies, but some select individuals have been approved as well.
But with the same high security standards, I hope.
Oh, of course. And access to the executive safe room is restricted. Clients must use their assigned personalized keycards to gain entry.
That's all? Sounds a little simple.
It's a little bit more involved. The keycard also switches off all automated security measures within the vault. Lasers and sentries and the like. All very high-tech.
How big are the corporate vaults? Doesn't seem like this building would hold that many.
Oh, quite big in fact. We call them container vaults. Like shipping containers. Our storage facility is actually right under our feet. Quite an impressive sight.
Underground, makes sense. Great security feature.
Absolutely. In addition, they are only visited by appointment and require the use of a client's keycard to access.
I don't really think I need an account, but still, I'm interested in hearing about it.
I think I'd like to see the account manager.
I'm sorry, Mr. Romanek is unavailable at the moment.
Okay.
Thanks for the information.
Please see the receptionist. Welcome to Palisade. We get few augmented clients or visitors, sir.
Well, I haven't seen someone augmented in here since the incident.
Do you work here? Custodial, perhaps? No, you're too well upkept. Ah, a waiter. One coffee, please.
What a bitch.
Can't you see I'm on the phone?
You actually aren't. Unless you have like it like implanted in your head or something. Okay, I'm not going to break into any of the rooms because I have a feeling that would end badly.
Yes, my security room has our up-to-date security password.
Good. Haven't heard from mezzanine level or the corporate vault basement yet.
Can you get confirmation from IT?
I could, but they would only be able to confirm sending out the codes.
Doesn't protocol include that each hub acknowledge receiving security updates?
In a perfect world, everyone would follow procedures to the letter. But this isn't a perfect world. I'll see what I can find out.
Okay.
You certainly look capable of handling yourself. A shame they don't hire augmented security anymore.
I'm the executive officer in charge of security for an entire multinational conglomerate. You do not want to get in my face.
Okay. I don't really have any business in here for now, so I think I'm just going to leave and finally go.
Please see the receptionist.
Finally go. Ah, it's a parking for the Palisade, and apparently also another way to get in. Finally go to the task force offices to report for duty or whatever.
Julian is not acting like himself. Ever since the Palisade Bank fired him, he's
Who's
so
talking?
withdrawn. Yes, I thought so too, but I was just upstairs and he's not home. I'm worried he's already going through with it. Oh, I didn't tell you? I overheard Julian talking to one of his former co-workers. This man installed the security system for the bank and was fired along with Julian. They were planning something. I think they're going to break into the bank. I heard Julian tell this man that he wants the bank to learn a lesson in humility. That no one fires the most gifted mechanical engineer in Prague and gets away with it. Please, I have my own problems to worry about right now.
What the? People like this?
I somehow don't think this was a part of the original sculpture, the gas mask. What's the purpose of this alley? Ah, it has a vent, presumably leading into the bank, right? But you would have to have the high jumping AUG to reach it. But I guess it's worth remembering that it exists at the very least.
It feels like there is much more going on than we are being told.
Now, which way to the apartments, metro? Okay, so I've explored pretty much like this part. So now I'll go this route and search all the others. Again with the antidepressants. Seeing constant ads for antidepressants is depressing in itself. Not to mention, originally you wouldn't be able to do that, because obviously they are prescription, I mean in real world, but apparently here they are not only freely available but also potentially state mandated, which is kind of
I can't believe the
crazy.
police let you in here.
You're looking for a job, right? I've told you guys before, the company doesn't hire Augs.
Okay, I've been to the tube house. This is
why I
some
wanted
kind.
to be a cop?
This is some kind of an apartment complex.
Já nevím. Možná tak 1000 nebo tak.
I gave the police a list of all the renters in my building that I suspect of being augmented.
What did you do that for?
I am protecting the real people in the building. And most of them on that list are a few months late with their rent anyway. I'm not prejudiced.
This is a bad time. A culture of fear has gripped Prague.
I'm not prejudiced, said the person that is making a list of potentially augmented people to keep them away from quote-unquote real people. Okay, I'm not going to break into the apartments because I don't really have the reason for now. So unless one of them is like open or something, then... Because I could, but it would take a lot of time, and in the end, it might have ended badly, you know, with the police or something, and I don't have a concrete goal to accomplish here. So, does this go somewhere else? Presumably. Yeah, it's the other staircase on the other side.
Hey, are you interested in clean guns for a good price?
Oh, not exactly, but I might be interested in
Weapons for sale.
in selling some guns. Oh, there's a pocket secretary here. I will try to read it. Maybe they won't mind that much. Hardware has been dropped off in storage. Okay, so I could rob this guy, but I don't think I will at the moment. Instead, I am going to actually trade.
You interested in some merchandise?
I'm actually going to trade with him. I read that already.
Come on. You have credits? Usually you people with the robot arms and legs have no credits.
Well, you got a real way with people. What's on the menu?
Menu? No, not food. Guns and things. You want?
Okay, first, I have some things to sell. I won't have any use for his revolver, because it's a lethal weapon, so I'm going to sell it. It fetches a good price. Okay, now what do you sell? Ah, tranquilizer rifle ammo. I think I'll buy at least 5 rounds. I want to save 10,000 for the Praxis kit. Okay, I think that's all for now.
Good choice, huh?
Maybe later.
Go! Go! Waste my time.
That's a weird response, considering we did make business in the end. Okay, I probably shouldn't have done that. It's an actual, well, not a fountain perhaps, but a water installation. I didn't notice that there's actual water in this. What am I doing here? I need to get out. Exit.
Oh, hello.
Nothing suspicious here. Nothing to report. Just the way I like it.
All right. Have a nice day to you too.
You look just like those terrorists, too.
Again with the czerstwy chleb, which means fresh bread in Czech, but stale bread in Polish, which is inherently hilarious.
Enough problems already.
Okay, so there's some kind of a salad bar.
Give it a rest, huh?
Whatever you want, I can get. Cheap, high quality. Come on, I do not have all day. Other customers.
I'm not sure why I'm going in here, but just to cover all of my bases.
Not much going on.
Já bych to normálně nedělala, ale musím říct, že je strašný, jak s váma augmentovanejma zacházejí. Doufám, že Santova podpůrná iniciativa na tom něco změní. Kéž bych mohla udělat víc, než jen doufat.
I always go to the same shack. The woman there is very nice.
Presumably this is an alternate way to get somewhere at some point, but now I need to go to the task force office.
Už se nějak vyjádřili k tomu tvýmu povýšení?
Aha.
Dobrý.
Já vám nerozumím.
Shipping company.
My goodness.
Take my advice. If you were thinking about shipping something with these people, don't. I knew I should never have done business here.
Well, apparently this guy is not exactly happy.
I have to help this customer. If you have other things to do, maybe you could come back later?
Analysis results urgent.
A T-46 form. Are they serious?
Appointment. Talking about evolution. Okay, that's kind of weird. But well, perhaps shouldn't stare at her email while I'm in her shop. Okay, some alternate pathways with the windows. Don't really need anything like that right now.
I should have stayed in bed.
Augmented entrance. To what exactly? I thought for a second the augmented entrance is here to another business, but you can't enter it in-game. But for a second, when I noticed that there's nothing here but a dumpster, I thought this is like a joke, you know, like a prank. Augmented entrance, and you go and there's like dumpsters.
Because he's hiding in that rat hole protected by all his augmented psychopaths.
Well then, why don't they just bomb Golem City? Blow it off the map. There may be some innocent people who die, but it's a small price to pay.
What? Are you crazy?
Go away, or I'll call a cop.
That's the most casual way of calling for committing war crimes that I've heard in a long time.
You are sure these papers will get my friend past the checkpoints?
Absolutely. I paid for quality. A police sergeant even verified them for me. He said they were perfect.
Thanks. You don't know what this means. I've been dating him for 3 months, but he's restricted to Prikashka.
Wait. You're using these to fuck a clank? Give them back, or I'll tell the cops you have them.
What?
I'm in love with an Og. What can I say? His legs are polymer, but his heart is pure gold.
And that is the right attitude to take. However, her, I don't quite get, because, like, if you're dealing with forged documents, do you really have a, do you really have the moral high ground to stand on regarding how exactly they are used? And it's not like It's one of the stupidest reasons to refuse to help someone with their thing. A second ago she was perfectly willing, but then she learned that this woman is in love with an og, and now suddenly it's wrong or something.
I'm in love with an og. What can I say? His legs are polymer, but his heart is pure gold.
Nepřivolávej na mě pozornost, čeče. To chceš, aby nás odsaď vyhnali fízlové?
Clunks are cancer.
Aren't you something else?
Ty pracuješ pro jednu z těch firem tady? Jen málo z nich si nechalo augmentovaný zaměstnance. To jsi měl kliku.
Oh. Is this... I guess this is Vltava, right? And would that be the Hradčany? With the castles and whatever? Oh, I wonder if...
was a very lucrative business for a while. The Og rights whiners didn't like it, of course, but who gives a shit? They do the work of 3 people, you pay them half as much, and they don't complain because they can't get work anywhere else. It's a no-brainer.
I wonder if I'll ever get the chance to see it. But again, there's this ad for antidepressants and a clear depiction of suicide by the river, which again is, I would say, pretty striking world building element, because it constantly reminds you how much shit this world is. Like, if they really have to do it, presumably it's positioned this way because people were jumping down to kill themselves from the bridge into the river, so they have to remind them that, oh no, there's a better solution, apparently, getting state-mandated friggin' antidepressants being presumably spliced with things that you don't really understand is surely a better solution. Which again, I'm not trashing antidepressants at all. I just think they shouldn't be. First of all, they do best work when coupled with therapy, and second of all, you shouldn't be forced to take them. That's like the complete opposite way of doing it. A monument dedicated to Bernard Bolzano, mathematician, logician, philosopher. That's his Paradoxes of Infinite. His another monument to him was back at the metro station, and I was wondering if that's an actual person from Czech history. I would assume so, but I didn't check in the meantime, so I don't know. However, I walked past the offices somehow, so let me check this Sobchak security, and then I'll go back.
Papers?
Oh? Yes, of course. Here.
Those are the wrong ones. They don't clear you for this zone.
You're right, sorry. These should be the right ones.
Wouldn't treat a dog like that.
Look up. Okay, you are clear. But be more careful,
yes,
understand?
Thank you. Identification, clearances, papers, access cards. I can't keep them all straight.
I hate this job. Everybody looks at me like I'm a monster.
Just got through another round of layoffs at the office. I think they've cut the workforce by 25% in the last 2 years. Still expect us to get all our projects completed on time, though.
Okay, let me check this security. Presumably they sell like multi-tools. Okay, there's too much things going on. I'm not going to listen to the radio here, just because there's too much idle chatter in the background.
Hello. Wait, were you followed here?
What? What do you mean?
You can't be too careful. They have eyes everywhere.
Right. And I suppose you have all I need to make sure they stay out of my business, right?
I do. But don't let the shop fool you, it is only a sideline. I mainly sell parts, raw materials, you know, the sort of thing you can use to make something else. Listen, you look familiar. Have we met before?
No, I'm pretty sure I'd remember.
I wouldn't. I get occasional memory loss, ever since the incident. I got rid of my AUG right after that. Inner ear implant used to help me with my balance, but now I just hear ringing all the time. Do you hear that?
Hear what?
Never mind, anyway. Let's change the subject. You want some of those special ingredients I mentioned?
So is that why he has like a bald spot on his head? That's where he had the surgery to remove the implant. Although if it was an inner ear implant, then I don't think they would have gone through the top of his skull to remove it. That seems pretty nonsensical. I'm not sure what this crafting bundle entails, but the last bulk business I did at one of those side locations was pretty great, so I think I'm going to risk it.
Sure, I'll take them.
Great. You won't be disappointed.
So how many crafting
I
parts?
think I'll be on my way.
Sure. But before you go, you don't by any chance have any neuroplasine you can spare, do you?
Why do you need it if you're not augmented anymore?
My brain still thinks I am. Some joke, huh? So, can you help me out?
I'll actually save it for somebody else, maybe.
Sorry, can't help you.
I understand. Things are tough everywhere. Anyway, have a good day, and if you need anything, you know where to find me.
Oh, 200 crafting parts. Yeah, that was definitely a good deal.
Every action, every desire in your body is controlled by microscopic bacilli. Imagine harnessing that.
You are looking to buy something, or are you just looking?
Want to play a round of deathmatch after work?
Either way, could you hurry it up, please? You are making me nervous.
I'm a microbiologist, so you can trust me on this. Whoever controls bacteria controls the world.
It seems to be almost like foreshadowing of the Great Death from Deus Ex 1. Presumably this is restricted? Weird. Maybe they are hiding something important there, but I'm not going to...
Hobos, augs, prostitutes. City is falling apart.
I'm not going to search it now, because I don't have particular reason to. Now, the task force building apparently is supposed to be somewhere over here. Oh, so is it like undercover in this? The delivery company or...
That's quite a look. I have to help this customer. If you have other things to do, maybe you could come back later.
Because this just goes back to the dumpster. So it's supposed to be here, literally.
You've got a lot of nerve showing your face in public after what you animals did on that train station.
Okay, again, I'm probably really stupid here.
Skoro mi připadá, že jsme v chomoutu s rutákama.
Can't believe a word they say.
What's that? Ah, right. So it is like undercover, perhaps even beneath this facility over here. Now I need to... Wait. This is not an elevator. So, but it's clearly here because keycard used to access the elevator in Praha Dovus to reach the TF-29 bureau. Yeah, but where is the elevator? That's my current question. Here. Huh. It should literally be... Oh. Oh. Ah, so it's additionally hidden. So it is an elevator after all.
Alex, this whisper chip you gave me, it's an easy plant?
You're heading into TF-29? Already?
Our enemies aren't waiting around while we lick our wounds.
Fair enough. There'll be a data port on the NSN's motherboard. Access it and then just plug and play. Or plug and record in this case.
Got it. I'll let you know when it's done.
Verified Agent Adam Jensen, but this facility seems to be huge. Well, huge. Large. And this episode has been long enough, so what I think I'm going to do here is save and actually continue next time. So that's all for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!